friends, it's time for another Dollar Tree haul. This one I have some pretty interesting things in. I'm just gonna straight shot this. So I have been stocking the new back to school section at one of my stores, the one I go to pretty much every day. And look how cute this is. These are so cute. I was only gonna get a couple and then I had 2 in my hand and I was like, what's another 2? It's like rainy day pen, a little moon, and then a little star. These might be my favorite things on the planet Earth right now. Pom Pom ballpoint pen. I'm guessing these are probably going to be up by the register in like the impulse buy section, but my store had them with the school supplies. They're very cute. And then I got a bunch of art supplies, but I'm not going to be using them as art supplies. So my friend Marla told me she was looking for these water brush pens, and I did find them for her. And I found a few more. I've only seen them at one of my stores, so I bought several of them. Nina Poole, who is a creator here on TikTok, has a hack where if you fill up one of these pens with micellar water, you can use it to like wipe away makeup as you're doing it, as sort of like a little eraser. And then I later saw she actually had another hack where you can split the pen with 70% alcohol and half water, and I'd probably use distilled water, not tap water, especially if you're like me. Well, my tap water is very not good. But you can use that to do water activated eyeliner, essentially, with any eyeshadow you have, any kind of pigment you have. You can use that as eyeliner. And I actually have water activated eyeliner palettes. So I grabbed a couple more because I want to make one with the alcohol and the water for using any kind of eyeshadow. And then I wanted to do one just plain water for my water activated eyeliners. I think that these would be great for doing winged liner, especially if you use this in conjunction with the micellar version that she had. So if you get a little bit too far, you can just and get it right off. So I picked these up for that. I thought those were a great idea. And then actually I think I got an extra one at some point for the giveaway box for the 10K. And in that same vein, she also has a setting spray that she does with alcohol. Now, I don't need any more setting sprays. I have plenty of setting sprays, especially stuff that I got from Dollar Tree. But I have 2 packages of these pump spray bottles. These are great for decanting things for travel. I don't know why in the travel section they don't have just a pack of these spray bottles. You can only get them like in a set with like, you know, like a regular travel size small bottle with like the lid that pops open. But I went through so many of these when I was packing for Vegas that I got 2 more things of them. I actually might have gotten 3. I got as many as I could because I can't find them. And then one of the things that I had trouble with packing for Vegas was not having small enough containers to fit some of my things I didn't need a lot of for 3 days. And I ended up taking up a lot of space because a travel size container can still be pretty large. And those kits that you could get at Dollar Tree came with one really tiny container, but you couldn't get them separately. So I found in the craft section, they have these storage containers. These are much bigger than the little ones with the travel kit, but they are much smaller than the containers that I ended up having to use. So I got these. They're for like paint and different things. I would assume for like beads, whatever, but they look like they seal pretty well. So I would be able to put liquids in them, I hope. But there's this size that comes with 6. And then there's this size that comes with 8. And these are much tinier. This would have been perfect for decanting some toner, some of the serums that I was using, some moisturizer. That I don't need the whole giant jar, and I don't need a whole travel size jar that is like this size of moisturizer for 3 days. I need this much. So I thought that this would be perfect. So if you guys are interested in like, or you need travel size containers, definitely give these a look because I think that these are going to be helpful. Actually, let me pause the video and I'm going to see how like watertight these are. Let's test them together. All right, so I just filled this guy with water, and I had to make sure I really snapped the lid down because it does snap on. And there is maybe a little bit, I just got whacked a little bit. There is a tiny little bit coming out, but honestly, it's not that much. I would say if you're gonna be putting viscous things in here, like, sorry, I got like one drop on my face. Okay, there's one drop. If you're gonna be putting viscous things in here, like a moisturizer or like a lotion or something, I think these would be perfect because that's not gonna like leak. Water is obviously not as thick, so you may have a little bit of leakage with the toner, but like, I'm really shaking this thing and it is barely, like, I'm whipping it and it's only coming out when I'm whipping it. So take from that what you will. This is an A+ to me. For like lotions and things, I think that this would be perfect also for seafaring activities, or pretending you're the Monopoly man, I guess. But yeah, I would say this is going to work out great because I don't pack liquids, like pure liquids. Like everything I pack, like soaps and things, are going to be more viscous and they're not going to just necessarily like leak out. Also, no one's going into my suitcase and going with my liquids. So I'm going to count this as a win. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great evening and I will see you next time. Bye!